Good morning, Ms. Grant. My name is Officer James Anderson. I'll be conducting your naturalization interview today. How are you today?
Good morning, Officer Anderson. I'm Alicia Grant. Thank you. I am okay, maybe a little nervous.
Have you studied for your naturalization interview and tests for today?
Yes, I did study, and I hope to answer all of your questions.
Ms. Grant, you'll be fine. And try to relax. As long as you answer truthfully, you'll be okay. Before we begin the interview, I need to administer an oath to you. Could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So, help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. First, I need to see your identification. Please give me your permanent resident card, your current and expired passports you use to enter the U.S., and your driver's license or state ID.
Yes, officer. I have them here.
Everything appears to be in order, but we still need to recheck all of this information. Ms. Grant, today we will review your application for naturalization, Form N-400, to confirm the information is accurate and up to date. I will also test your knowledge of U.S. history and government, as well as administer the reading and writing tests. So, Ms. Grant, do you have any questions before we start?
No, officer. I think I understand the process.
All right, let's begin with Part 2 of your application, information about you. Please state your current full legal name.
Alicia Grant. AlishagranT.
Is that the name on your birth certificate and passport?
Yes.
Have you used any other names since birth? Nicknames, aliases, different spellings?
No, just Alicia Grant.
What is your date of birth?
November 20th, 1994.
And you were born in what country?
I was born in South Africa, officially known as the Republic of South Africa.
And you are currently a citizen of what country?
I'm currently a citizen of the Republic of South Africa.
You became a lawful permanent resident on what date?
It's almost 5.5 years ago in January 2020.
And you received your green card based on what basis?
It's through my work. I came here on an H-1B visa and my company sponsored me for a green card.
Okay. And you're applying for naturalization based on having been an LPR for at least 5 years?
Yes, officer.
Let's confirm your current home address.
789 Broadway, Brooklyn, New York, 1003.
How long have you lived there?
For 2 years, since July 2023.
And where did you live before that, for the past 5 years total?
Before that, I lived at 101 Park Avenue, Staten Island, New York, 110.
Okay. And your mailing address is the same as your home address?
Yes, the same. I lived there from when I got my green card in 2020 until June 2023.
Your employment history for the past 5 years. Can you tell me your employment status?
I am a software engineer. I have been a software engineer at Tech Solutions Inc. since 2020.
And this is the only company that you have worked for?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, good. Now time outside the United States. How many days have you spent outside the U.S. in the past 5 years?
As far as I can remember, it was about 40 days total from 2 short trips.
Your application says 4 days from 2 trips.
Yes, I believe that is correct. 2 trips.
So let me change your answer in your N-400 application. Well, let's review those trips. You listed a trip to South Africa and Paris, France. What's the purpose of those trips?
One trip was in March 2022 to visit my family in South Africa for about 2 weeks. The other was in December 2023 for a friend's wedding in Paris, France for about 2 weeks.
All right. So 2 trips in the last 5 years, less than 3 months, no single trip lasting 6 months or more since you became a lawful permanent resident, or LPR.
No, never. Just these 2 short visits.
Okay, that meets the continuous residence requirements. Let's talk about your marital history. Are you currently married?
No, I am not.
Have you ever been married before?
No, never.
And do you have any children?
No, I do not have any children.
Okay, now we move to additional information about you. This section contains many yes or no questions. Please listen carefully. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No, never.
Ever registered to vote or voted in any U.S. election?
No.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No, I always file my taxes on time. My accountant helps me.
Have you ever failed to file a required tax return since becoming an LPR?
No, always filed on time.
Let's continue with Part 9. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with the Communist Party?
No.
Have you ever been a member of or associated with a totalitarian party or a terrorist organization?
No, never.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in any group or organization in the United States or any other location in the world?
No.
Ms. Grant, your answer here. In your N-400 form application is no.
Well,
Ms. Grant, think very well. Were you a part of any group, like a community or church group, especially back in South Africa, before you came to the U.S.?
when I was in university in South Africa, I was part of a student volunteer group that helped tutor children in underserved communities.
Tell me more about this volunteer group. Was membership voluntary or required?
We met once a week. It was completely voluntary.
Did this club group have any political affiliations or agendas?
No, not at all. We just focused on helping the kids with their schoolwork and organizing some recreational activities. No politics.
Did you hold any office or leadership position in this club group?
No, never. I was just a regular volunteer.
Did you pay dues?
No, we did not pay dues. It was a volunteer group.
Did you have an ID card for it?
No, no ID card, just a list of volunteers.
Did your membership continue after you moved to the U.S.?
No. It was only while I was at university in South Africa.
Okay, Ms. Grant. Thank you for being forthcoming about this group.
You're welcome, officer.
Based on what you've described, that it was a voluntary social club, non-political, you held no position, and your participation was limited to its social activities.
Thank you, officer. I wasn't sure if it was important. I'm glad I mentioned it. And it is okay.
We just need to know all of the associations that you participated in. It doesn't contradict your no answer to the question about other organizations when fully disclosed and explained in this manner.
Thank you, officer.
I am adding a clarification to your record regarding this volunteer group, which explains its nature and your limited non-ideological involvement. Honesty is important, especially with the USCIS these days. Let's proceed. Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force?
No, I never did that.
Have you ever persecuted anyone based on race or religion?
No, officer.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by law enforcement?
No, never arrested or detained. I would like to mention a speeding ticket that I included in my N-400 application. I also have proof of payment.
Okay. A single minor traffic ticket like speeding, where you paid the fine, is generally not an issue. Thank you for mentioning it. Have you ever been charged, convicted, or imprisoned for any crime?
No, definitely not.
Have you engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No, never.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No, never.
Have you ever been removed or deported from the United States?
No, never.
Have you ever helped anyone enter or attempt to enter the United States illegally?
No, I never did that.
Do you now have, or did you ever have, a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No, officer.
Have you ever lied to a U.S. official for an immigration benefit?
No, I never did that.
Have you ever served in the U.S. military?
No, officer.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, officer.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I am. I'm very willing.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, I am.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Grant. That completes the review of your N-400 application. I have added notes clarifying the volunteer group you mentioned. Now, we will proceed with the English reading and writing tests, and then the civics test. First, for the reading test, please read the sentence on the tablet for me.
The United States has 50 states.
Excellent. Now, for the writing test, I will read a sentence, and I'd like you to write it down on the tablet for me. Delaware was the first state. I will repeat. Delaware was the first state. Perfect. Now, we will proceed with the civics test. I will ask you up to 10 questions from the official list of 100. You need to answer 6 questions correctly to pass. Ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Question 1. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military?
The President.
Correct. Question 2. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy?
Vote and join a political party.
That's correct. Question 3. Why did the colonists fight the British?
Because they didn't have self-government.
Correct. Question 4. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4th, 1776.
That's right. Question 5. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt.
Exactly correct. Question 6. What is the capital of your state?
Albany.
Perfect. That's 6 correct answers. You've passed the civics test.
Oh, thank you so much, officer.
Congratulations on passing the English reading and writing tests and the civics test. I have reviewed your entire application, your documents, and your test results. I have also noted the clarification regarding the volunteer group name you disclosed. Based on this review, I am pleased to recommend that your application for naturalization be approved.
I have waited so long for this moment to arrive. Thank you for being nice during this interview.
You are most welcome. I'm really glad that you are well prepared for your naturalization interview. Please receive this notice of examination results, Form N-652. This is a recommendation for approval. Make sure we always have your correct mailing address. Congratulations, Ms. Grant.
Yes, I will. Thank you again for everything.
Your case will undergo a final quality check, and then USCIS will send you a notice for your oath ceremony. This notice will tell you the date, time, and location where you will take the oath of allegiance and receive your certificate of naturalization, officially becoming a U.S. citizen. Please remember to bring your green card to the oath ceremony, as it will be collected at that time. Have a great day.
Thank you, Officer Anderson. You too. Have a wonderful day.